It's a little bit foggier than I was hoping, but never mind. Should be a lovely morning though. So although it's daytime, I'm still using my thermal binoculars. These are the Hick Habrox, but I'm using these because it saves a lot of time watching over this flock like this. With these I can quickly just sort of scan across them, and I'm just looking for heat sources that are on the move, because at the moment the whole flock's pretty settled. All the ewes are sort of couched down with the lambs around them. If there's a fox out there moving around, going from ewe to ewe as they tend to do, then these are great, because I can pick up on that movement and I can swap them to the day mode, which is a colour image, and have a look and see what it is, see if it's a lamb or a badger or something else. So yeah, I can go to these, or I've got my just my Leica normal binoculars here with me as well, so I can have a look through either of those just to confirm what it is. But yeah, it just saves a bit of time. I've just been watching a fox there that was out on the far bank in front of me, long way. Although we've got nice still sort of conditions today, very sort of minimal wind. He was out a long way out there. I think when I first picked him up he was about 1200 metres, and he came right around the bank. He was still about 900 metres away. It was the closest he got, and he turned around and went back the other way. So even if I did fancy having a go, as a fair old stretch, and on top of that he didn't stand still for very long. He was constantly on the move. Had he been sort of laid down somewhere, I might have considered a shot when he was a little bit closer, but as I say, still a fair old shot on the fox that. But other than that, I've not seen anything else. It's been pretty quiet in the valley here. I'll give it a little bit longer, and then I might have a shot or two at something just for a bit of practice. But yeah, for now, as I say, I'll just give it another 10 minutes. Right, we've got a magpie out here. So, a ping of the rangefinder. He's out 462 metres, so we'll have a go. So according to the element Titan here, rangefinder, that's telling me 9 MOA, so spin that in. There we go. Right, let's see if we can get the little bugger. Oh, so close. I must have missed that. Just slightly to the right. I don't know if there's a little bit of wind possibly coming this way. It's only very fractional if there is, but it just pushed it probably no more than a couple of inches to the right and just missed him. I'll have him next time. Right, well, there's not an awful lot else about, so just for a bit of fun, I've got a bit of there's a scrape on the bank. There's a little bit of chalk just in the corner of it. I'll have a crack at that. That is out at 916 metres, so around about 1,000 yards, and that's telling me I need 30 MOA for that. So spin that onto the scope here, use the element nexus here. Really nice little scope this. I've had this quite a while now. This is the version 2. That's 30 MOA dialed in. Right. There we go. Well, that looked to be spot on for elevation and landed just next to that stone, so I'm happy with that. I'm not going to bother keep plinking away at it. It's certainly in the ballpark, not bad for 1,000 yards anyway. Right, I think we'll call that a morning. I'm out early again this morning after the same fox that I saw the other morning. The other morning, after I saw it, well actually I should say that evening, the farmer saw it with a dead lamb. Whether it picked that lamb up out of the field that had just died of natural causes, or whether it killed it, I don't know. But either way, it's getting a taste for lambs. And with lambs just in this field here, and me spotting this fox a couple of times now up on the bank in front of me, I thought I'd sort of narrow it down a little bit and lay just here in this wheat field and see if I can get a shot straight up this tram line onto this bank somewhere. I've got the same kit with me again this morning, 260 Remington there, Hick Habrox, and also the Element Titan rangefinder. It's a lovely still morning this morning, so I'm hoping that if this fox puts in an appearance on this bank here, I'll get half a chance for shot. But as you can see, it's a bit difficult to get much closer than this because the ground dips away again in front of me, and if I got to the bottom of that bank, I'd be shooting at a target on the skyline, or I wouldn't be able to see it due to the shape of the ground. So here's probably about as close as I can really get without actually putting myself on that bank and running the risk of bumping into the fox coming along there. So it's a little bit of a stretch, but then I'm confident with the kit, and it's a lovely still morning, so I haven't got to worry at all really about windage. Fox down the bank. It's at 378 metres. That is 6.25. Lovely. Well, Yeah, that fox was, what was he, 378 I think it was, metres, 378 metres, so 400, I don't know, 420 yards or something like that. But I don't know if that was a fox cub. It didn't look particularly big, so it might be a young fox that's come out up there. I don't know where he come from, he just came out of the bush up there. But yeah, just spotted him and dialed it in. Yeah, there you go. Excellent. But yeah, it's good to get any that are sort of up here on this bank at the back here and that, because we've got a load of lambs just in the field, literally no more than probably 100 yards from that fox. Good. So we've clearly got an earth up there. That's two young foxes there. I've just shot. I haven't seen any adults, but that was probably the adult that I was seeing going up and down along this bank and that previously. So yeah, that's definitely not the place we want to have an earth, literally 100 yards from where we've got lambs in the field and where one's been taken from. So I'm going to sit here a bit longer and see if there's any more cubs come out, or if there's any adults up here. Well, I set myself up this morning just in this little area because I'd seen a fox on the bank in front, and here gives me a pretty good sort of view over the area of the bank that I'd seen it on. But inadvertently I actually set myself up perfectly for an earth that was just down straight in front of me, down the tram line up on the bank there. So yeah, I managed to knock over 3 fox cubs off of there, 3 young foxes. Don't particularly like shooting youngsters, if I'm honest, but where we are, as I say, we've got lambs that have been taken literally in the field, the corner of well, they're actually in the field, they're up on the bank of the same field that we've lost lambs in. I think they've lost 3 now, so hopefully that's where they were going. But I'll give it another half hour. If I don't see anything else, then I'll have to pop up after dark and have another look. I'm out on a different farm this evening. This one, there's a earth on the bank in front of me here, and the farmer told me about this one. He spotted this one. He's seen a couple of cubs up there. I've seen one earlier this morning, but I didn't get a chance of a shot of that. So I thought I'd have a little sit out this evening and just see if they come back out. The farmer shot a dog fox off of there yesterday, or the day before yesterday. So yeah, there's still possibly a vixen feeding them and several cubs. So I'm going to just wait here and see if I can knock one of those or 2 of those over. Just thin them out a little bit. They've been causing a bit of bother here because there's a pheasant pen and a duck pond just a little bit further down the valley, and I presume the adults have been down to that and taken a duck or 2, and there's all duck feathers and that up around the earth up there, which is I think what the farmer spotted. So we've got the Mauser M12 out this evening with the Alpex 4K scope. That's the range finding one. Sports match mounts, and we've got a Light Builds IR sat on that this evening. So we're all sort of kitted up. Wind's not too bad, it's fairly mild. It's just starting to get dark, so I'm expecting to see a bit of movement any time really. Oh, that looks like a fox out there now, up on the little bit of bank just in front of where I think the girth is. Yep, that's a fox up there. It's 250 metres, about 275 yards. Let's wait for him to... He's just behind that bit of bush at the minute. Here he comes. Nice. Well, there you go. It just goes to show I love this scope. It's so easy and effective to use. As you can see, it's really starting to fade now. In fact, I couldn't see across there with a pair of binoculars or anything. I only just like picked up in the thermal using Hick Habrox again, and I just picked that up in the thermal, got onto it with the scope, and yeah, it was surprisingly really sharp still, and still good colour image. And that's the first fox cub down. That's another one down. It's gone a bit quiet now. I haven't seen it for past half an hour or so, so I think I'm going to call it a night. It's been a busy week. We've had quite a few foxes this week, so I hope you enjoyed the episode. Thanks for watching, and don't forget, please subscribe.